Okay, this is a common Pop 3 Plus, as you may see denoted right there. It's very interesting what we have here. The fact that I need to replace this phone screen, deeply shattered and of no use. But let me just show you if it really even powers on. Okay, I've just hit the power button. I had it vibrate, but see barely anything. I think it may not have battery, so let me first plug in a charger and see. I hear it vibrate, but let me kill these lights. Perhaps you might see more of it. Now you see what it does right there. This is shuttered beyond function. You can see that the screen is trying to glow around there, but nothing much is happening. Anyway, that said, I want to show you how to open this phone, and simply put, this phone is a bit straightforward to open. And one is we will reach out to remove the back cover, and I think to do that I am just going to grab it by this notch right here. I don't know whether you see that, but it's out of focus, but there's a notch here, believe me. There's a notch here, and it's something you can actually do with your hand, and then you'll see that the phone starts gaping, and you can pry it open just like that, and this gets off. Of course, once this gets off, this is where the SIM card trays normally go, and I'm very happy with this person because they kept their SIM cards. This normally gives me a lot of hard time keeping around. So anyways, let me get right in, remove these screws all over, and then come back. So this is the first screw, and that's the second screw. So the first one actually entering into this one, because the sticker that was placed over the screw has been perforated by me, and you cannot see another one right here. This is also a screw with a sticker. So to open this, that means you have to perforate that screw, and that voids your warranty. But then again, this phone is from 2019, and so I don't think in 2021 this guy still has his warranty running. It's a Tecno, for heaven's sake, very cheap and easy to get from around. So if you are okay, please do subscribe to the channel for more of this kind of videos. Anyway, I am opening this, and yeah, we're going to go all the way. I would have forwarded or perhaps done this off camera and then return, but for your sake, let me just proceed with it. I know the video will be long, but if you feel if you feel okay, yeah, if you feel you in a rush, please do skip to the point where these screws are done, and then we can proceed from there. Though I usually encourage that you watch these videos till the end. It's a bit beneficial, I believe. And I feel like the subscriber base is really rising up quickly, and thanks for that. I pray that we hit 10,000 subscribers by the end of this year. I know it's very doable, and please, whenever you watch these videos, please do subscribe, and feel free to always come back. I know they are not comedy videos or entertainment videos, but I think you can actually get fun out of simply watching me do my job. And if you wish, I wonder whether it would be right for me to bring you anything related to tech over time, like trends and events that are taking place, because I feel that should be able to give you a holistic view. Anyway, I have this one other screw still remaining here, and okay, that, oh yeah, finally it has come out. So now next thing is, oh, if you're asking for the model number, it's a BB4 16 plus 1R. I don't know whatever that's meant to mean, but anyway, let's pick that plate out, and that gets off like that. Now the next thing is to pick out this front piece of plastic, you can see that actually it's not a continuous unit with the entire body frame or the other body plastic. So I'm going to get in right there and do that. Now remember, the fingerprint is connected to that back plastic. That means there must be a fiber connected. Therefore, run with care. Oh, that's strange. It is glued. Oh, it unplugged from the socket already. So I think it would be wise to actually push it out. I got lucky there that this fiber did not tear, but it came along with the connector. So I guess I get lucky that there. And this is the adhesive that holds it there. I'll replace it when closing up the phone. And now that we are here, I might as well show you how to replace the battery of your Tecno Pop 3 Plus. Anyway, this has an inbuilt battery, and that inbuilt battery is right here. So first thing first, we are going to unplug it from the socket. And if you notice here, I think it was short of reaching that socket, and it has been extended by a connector. But that said, let me unplug this out. Or do I really need to do that? Let me just unplug the battery and leave the extender, seeing that it has been glued underneath. Yeah, right there. So this is just a piece of thing extending it. I don't know, I'm gonna bring it close whether you can see it. Right there. Anyway, let me leave that in because I don't want to lose it. Now that the battery is here, I will want to remove it out of place. I did a lot of extensions. I'm thinking this phone belonged to something else, or perhaps it should have been much bigger. The battery much big, I don't know, but this feels like a recycled board. And because actually even the screen seems to be extended. Anyway, now to remove the battery, anyway, we are here to remove the battery. Everybody to remove the battery. Forgive my little detour. Yeah, so I like to feel that I should make this video a bit beneficial to you. Now I'm going to get this and then use it to okay. That's painful. That's painful. I was hoping I would just pull out that adhesive. But I think I'll have to just get in between some way. Okay, what next? Okay, so I'm trying to get in between the battery and the glue, and I'm using this piece of thing to get right in there. Yeah, it's a bit hard to achieve right there. See, okay, this is really bad. Okay, so what I'm going to do is to warm this battery at about 80 degrees C for a short while, and I'm going to do that using my hot air gun. Since my hot gun has a lower temperature of 100 degrees C, I'm going to hold the nose a bit further. I do not encourage you heating up your battery. It's not very wise. You will explode it. I am doing it because I have done it before, and I am simply going to do it at a temperature of my hot air station being at 100, just to warm the battery such that the adhesive underneath also warms and loosens. so as to allow me to write. So let me, it's going to be a slow process. You'll bear with me. I think I should simply be warming the frame. It's really warming up slowly, but I guess we'll have to bear with that. I wanted to cut in on the video, but please allow me to take you all the way. So, warming it. I need to be patient with it. I would have been tempted to use a much higher temperature to start this off, but then it's not cool. Okay, now it's a bit interesting. It's a bit interesting. Sorry that I went silent. Is it really interesting? Okay, it's just a bit disturbing, but yeah, I need to yeah. But you'll bear with that as I'm warming this, and we shall get there. We shall get there. Okay, now anyway, it's warming. It's warming. It's warming. It's warming. But let me try this. Okay, so now I'm trying to get in between using this stiff card. Having warmed up the battery a bit, you can really see that the adhesive is tough. Okay, and you can see that we're lifting the old one out of place. Now there's a fiber underneath, so we need to take care, and for that reason I'm going to turn it like this and then pour in solvent in there. I don't want it entering the screen layer, assuming you have a functioning screen. You don't want it to damage that, so I am simply going to slip it yes, in between there. Okay, so I know this is an old battery, so I don't really care if it's messed up, and I wanted to show you that fiber that you have to be careful about right there. Okay, okay, now I have failed to get my cleaner, so I'm going to use gasoline, and I'm going to sip that in between there, because I'm interested in softening the adhesive underneath. Okay, I think that will take a while. Okay, this back cover is falling off. Be careful with gasoline because it eats plastic, at least this kind of hard plastic, and this you can see, so I would discourage you using gasoline. Okay, and the old battery is out, and this is just to give you a general idea of how this battery would come out, but then this step was supposed to be something that you pull out and then just break this to the left. So this is the dilemma we have. That is the fiber I was telling you about, to be careful about. So yeah, okay, anyway, if you were to use that liquid, you should have used, okay, I would now just discard the liquid and just advise you to, it's tough, use it. So since we are interested in the screen, we are going to unplug that, and then what do we have here? So this comes like that. So this is a bit strange that this connector is supposed to help us with a screen too. And that being said, having removed the battery, we now need to remove the to remove the dead screen, and that comes here. So we're going to lift this, and we shall need that piece, the black piece right there, right there. We shall need that black piece for our new connector. And then I am going to remove this here, right there. Okay, and then that all the way. Then of course now we will have to unglue that screen by using our heat plate. Before that, I will have to go and first get the replacement screen. So we shall be back. Thanks for watching. So if you needed to change the loudspeaker, right there is where it is, and this comes here like that. Yeah, don't use gasoline. I can see fragments of my plastic falling around, and that can stay here. And just put that back. Okay, so now that I have managed to get a replacement screen, next stage is to remove the old screen from the frame. That is the cracked screen, and I use my hot plate, and this is a controllable screen controllable temperature screen separator. So anyway, I've set it and a maximum of 90 degrees. Right now it is at 81. So I have placed my phone there. When it reaches 80, and it will rise until it hits 90. So let me come back when it hits 90, and we proceed. So I will pick it when it hits 90. Okay, when it softens enough, and then come and proceed. So let me move the camera too. Okay, so it has heated up enough. Let me bring it to here and remove the old screen. So now it's here and it's really hot, so I am going to get in between that gap. It's already gapping because of the failures caused by the cracking, and simply going to go around it and then come all the way to the other side, and you can see that it does go around with ease. Now if you had a hot air gun and you're simply blowing around the peripheries, that heat wouldn't be very sufficient. Immediately you've left one portion and the other to the other, then you find that the previous one has cooled down. So when you look at it, the fiber connects in through there, but since at the back I had pulled it out, there's a adhesive that holds it into place. So I can now slot this out and simple. like that. But before we slot it entirely out, there's this piece of plastic from the old screen that I need to preserve, whatever the word. So it's simply to hold the tip of the fiber, and let me put it there, and now I can proceed to pull this entire fiber all the way. And now, just like that, we have our old screen here. So usually if you're new to replacing the screen of an phone model, like I haven't replaced the Pop 3 Plus screen before, you have to observe whether there's anything that needs to be transplanted from the old screen onto the new one. And lucky for me, I do not have any, so let's just proceed to where we're heading. So the next stage is to prepare the surface that is going to receive the new screen. So just clean off any excessive dirt that could have gone through the crevices. Then when I look at this frame, it seems to me like it is deflected. It's not really flat and straight, so I think I'll have to deal with that before I attempt to even place the new replacement screen, because it will be deflected to a point of cracking. Now those are some of the subtle things you have to deal with, but first let me clean the receiving surfaces before I start to attempt to bond any dirt that could have gone in. All that needs to be cleaned out. Yeah, I'm simply scraping it out, but again, not doing it in a manner that compromises the integrity of the boundaries of the frame. So just like that, we get all the way up to the ear. Now I am going to bring a brush to clean out the entire debris. And yes, here we are back. So now I'm just going to use this to clean out anything from the edges right there. Now you can see that right there on the whiteboard, and that's a lot of it. So why you do this is such that when you place in the screen, the replacement screen, it flashes well and doesn't introduce room to errors where you have particles underneath the screen pressing against the screen. So you're going to have to be thorough about it, like that. And I think that should be sufficient. Look at all that data. Now back to this frame, I need to straighten it, but I'm tempted to use my hand. As I examine it visually, see this point. Yeah, that's the other dilemma we get here. It's route aluminium. So yep, okay, cool, let's proceed. Okay, I feel it's straight enough, and therefore let me bring my replacement screen, and it is right here. Let me just remove it out. So I already tested it, so I don't need to test it anymore. And having said that, let me pick this out, and this blue thing has to get out of place, because it has served this purpose of protecting this while on shelf, and there's no more need. Now where's my adhesive? Let me find it and then come back. So this is what I use, and getting there. Now I'm going to apply on both surfaces, and so bring it all the way. Oh, sorry, that was off camera. I have done that. So the next place is this upper surface. Okay, be certain not to cover those. For purposes that beyond us, and they correspond to those holes. Those are for proximity. I don't know whether it has a front flashlight, but I would suppose it does. Oh, sorry, camera flash, not flashlight. And then we're going to go all the way like that, and here. I might be wondering why I'm quiet. I'm just simply trying to, I don't know, put this in, put the adhesive around the screen. I don't want this that spill to underneath this center unnecessarily occupy space under the screen. But unfortunately, it has already gone there. I don't have much to do for it. Now let me push this under, in there. Need it to go in there. Okay, plugging it in, then bring the rest of it. Make sure it flashes with the edges like that, all the way like that, and all the way there. Now I need to clean this surface because I need it to for pressing down the screen. So let me clean any particle. Okay, now can I do that? Just make sure the screen flashes with the frame of the phone. In other words, to make sure it levels with the phone. Now the thing is weird, it doesn't plug in there. It actually plugs in the back of this. That's where this comes in, and this fiber bends around like that. I don't know who thought of this stupid idea, but now I also have to apply adhesive there to hold that fiber in place, and then a bit of it there. Now this then should fold into place. Okay, and then I believe that comes there. Okay, after that coming there like that, and then now this plugs in to that like that. So in essence it helps combine these two to come into one unit and share a connector. This comes down to the lower subboard and this goes to the screen, so they combined and use one socket to plug into the motherboard. So just like that, I now need to bring the battery. So this is our battery, and we need to place it in here. And let me first get this shielding tape and use it to hold that down, but I don't think it's necessary for now. So I am going to put adhesive here, right there, and then there. So this should serve us well. And the next stage is to bring the battery and then plug it into this extension solder, so extension socket. Anyway, it's a bit strange. I kind of feel that this was just a repackage, probably repackaged the pop that came before it, and they now everything as that, which is a bit weird. So now I can bring my pieces. Yeah, so I've put the covers. Now I'm just screwing them in place. Don't know what part you missed out, but okay, I'm just placing them all over. Anyway, these shiny screws tend to go where the plate is. I think that's a 4000 milliamp hour battery, which I believe is good. Okay, then close there, bring it this way, up to there, then here, close it there, and then open this, put it there, then this, put it there. Okay, then bring this, put it there. Okay, I think I'm running short of screws actually. Bring this there, then bring this here, and I'm moving forward mostly because I trust what I have done. So you could say I'm going forward by faith. Okay, yeah, so that. I notice I'm running out of screws, that's why I seem to be distributing these all over. Okay, now that we are there with that, I have one last screw that I can't find, and yep, I guess it's lucky that it's not do work. Yeah, I found it, then it has run away again. Okay, so I want to think of that as inconsequential, and then I'll bring this, but whenever you have all the screws, please do replace them. So I've gone to close it all the way, and the next thing is let me power on to see if it works. Okay, yeah, so it powers on, it shows Tecno, and let's wait for it to go on as I look for my threads. Here are my legendary threads that help me put tension on the screen, but let me test the display is working definitely. The touch, you can see that it works, and no hash, no fuss. So now let me bring in the mighty threads to come and do what they do best. Okay. So let me tie it with the, yep, I'm going to do it off camera and show you the final.